Hi, my name is Sally Edwards with Picayune, Mississippi Community Events. Today I'm here in the Transportation Museum with my good friend Reba Beebe, Director of Picayune Main Street. Reba's going to give us some information about all the exciting events that are going on in the springtime. But first of all, let's talk a little bit about the Transportation Museum.
Mississippi Railroad museums are on the right track for the tourism boost this year. Governor Phil Bryant has proposed to triple the tourism dollar for the 2015.
Wow, that sounds fantastic.
So, and with our railroad museum being right on the track, you know, we can hopefully bring home some of that tourism dollar. On March 13th and 14th is the Marketplace Arts and Crafts Show at the Knights of Columbus Hall at 408 Carroll Street. And they open that up to the public for arts and crafts and also collectibles. Crosby Arboretum, during the Strawberries and Cream Festival that weekend, which is going to be April 12th, they're going to have an art competition with cash prizes. And the awards are going to be handed out to in different categories. And any money that's left over is going to go to the new educational building at the Arboretum.
Oh, they really need that. The Pearl River Arts League, and they have a show coming up too.
They do. Their spring show is going to be April 17th will be the awards, and then April 18 and 19 they'll also be out there with their exhibits, and that's going to be at the Knights of Columbus Hall at 408 Carroll Street as well. And we've got a lot of talented people. I'm very impressed with all of the talent that we have in Pearl River County, and that's our biggest asset is our people.
We have another art event that we almost forgot to talk about, and that's the Picayune on Stage. And that is going to be in April, April 11th
and 12th. That's right, April 11th and 12th. And that's the name of the play is The Big 50, and it's a dinner theater. The tickets were going to go on sale on March 16th, and that's at the Knights of Columbus Hall as well. You can contact Donna Aguilard at 601-798-5186 or 601-347-6883 for tickets and more information.
Wow, the Knights of Columbus Hall is rocking for the arts event. And Greater Picayune Arts Council is sponsoring another event for children in March.
March 21st, that's the Spring Palooza at Jack Reed Park in downtown Picayune. They'll start out that morning. The Rotary of Picayune will have a 5K run and 1 mile fun walk. And then registration's at 7:30. They can contact Stuart Huey at 601-749-3228 for more information on the 5K run. And then the big second annual Spring Palooza will start at 10 a.m. that morning at Jack Reed Park, and that's by the Greater Picayune Arts Council. And again, if you want any information on that, you can contact Donna Aguilard at 601-347-6883. And that's a great event. I know we had the minnow races last year, which was a big draw. Thank you, yes, Sally.
The children didn't want to stop with the minnow races, so they went on and on.
I'm gonna participate this year.
Oh, it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
And the putt-putt golf, they're going to have a Silly Hat construction site again and set that up. They have face painting, cupcake walk, duck pond, sack races, and then they'll end it with a Silly Hat parade. And they'll meet at about 1:45 that day at the flagpole and have a Silly Hat parade. Kirkland Farms will be out there with their mobile petting zoo. They'll have pony rides and funnel cakes and fried Oreos, nachos and cheese, and hot dogs. Okay?
That sounds like a really exciting day for the children.
It is. Forgot to mention on March 21st, that same day, it's going to be a busy day. We've got, at 3 p.m., we've got the Mercedes-Benz of America Magnolia chapter coming for a tour of the Lower Pearl River Valley Railroad Museum. And so while the guys are touring the museum, I think the women are going to be out shopping. I think they've got a plan for that. There are supposed to be about 30 cars here. And Mickey Penton with the Boulevard Cruisers is going to come and help us get them all lined up and sets for photo ops, because I checked out their website and their cars are amazing. I'm looking forward to getting my picture made by those two.
So we have something for all ages going on at the Spring Palooza on March 21st.
So we'll end that day on March 21st with Dancing with the Relay Stars at Southern Charles Steakhouse. The doors will open at 6:30 and the event actually starts at 7 p.m. And tickets and more information, you can contact Lisa Lee at 601-394-8453.
At the street festival, I've heard that we're going to have a splash pad has been approved for Picayune. It's going to be out at the Children's Park, the Kids Kingdom.
Right. The mayor and council have approved to raise funds through Pearl River County Partners in Leadership, and that's their class project for this year, and raise funds to put a splash pad out at Friendship Park. So the weekend of Street Festival, since we won't have our Boulevard Cruisers here that weekend, they have another event that they're going to, we'll be setting up in their location, and we'll have Chad Dorn there with fun jumps, and we'll have different booths set up to raise monies, and we are hoping to have more of the 6x6 glazed tiles for people to do handprints, and we've already had people that have contacted us wanting to do a handprint that did that for Pennies for Your Park, so they can see how big their hand has grown since then. And so anybody that wants to donate to the Cash for Splash, there's an account set up at Bank Plus and Fireman's Federal Credit Union, and you just make your check out to PRC, Partners in Leadership. We're going to be rocking and grilling on the rails, and that is our part of our Palooza. It's the first part's going to be March 21st, and the second part of our Palooza will be April 11th. Picayune has been approved to have a BCA state-sanctioned barbecue cook-off, and so this was a date that they had available. So we're doing our Palooza. We're splitting it up this year. We're going to set up our teams. The committee has decided to set up the teams, the barbecue teams, down West Canal. And our Boulevard Cruisers will be here with us that day, and they'll have a car show. And we expect 130 of the Boulevard Cruisers of Picayune cars to come and set up on Railroad for us. And we'll have the museum open in case anyone wants any tours, wants to go on any tours. And then we've got music all day long. We'll have our Main Street stage set up. Norman Howell has a great logistics team. He will set up the stage the night before. We are going to close our streets down at 6 o'clock on April 10th for to set up the stage and also to set up our competition teams. The winner of our state competition will be in the drawing for the Invitational Jack Daniels competition in Lynchburg, Tennessee. Now, if you want to compete in that the barbecue cook-off, whether you're a pro cooker or a backyard cooker, you can call Paul Berdux, 601-990-6165 for more information. And we have a lineup of people that's going to be singing all day long. We're going to start that morning too, early at 9 a.m. at a pancake breakfast at Applebee's for Relay for Life. We'll have entertainment all day. We have Cameron Kitchen, Alex Ramsey, Mackenzie Holmes, and then Faith Hill Cooper. She will open up for karaoke and doing dancing in the street. We have Rock Candy, a group that's going to be coming in and singing from, actually performing from 1 to 3. Then at 3 o'clock we'll announce the winners of the car show and the barbecue competition. And from 4 to 7 we'll have Runaway Train, and they're an excellent group. But we have excellent entertainment. I'm excited.
That is one crazy day. It happens to be the same day that the Picayune on Stage has their events.
Oh, yes, they do. That's true. Right. Yeah. So it's going to be busy. Picayune's going to be busy.
Whatever you want to do, it's there for you to do.
So at 7 o'clock, when Runaway Train gets through, you can just run on up to the KC Hall and enjoy the dinner show with Picayune on Stage.
Yeah, there's so much to do that day. We're going to wrap up this spring events with the Relay for Life in May.
That's correct. Relay for Life is going to be May 9th at Jack Reed Park, moving it back from Friendship Park to Jack Reed Park. At 2 p.m. that day, we'll have Picayune Main Street will sponsor the Cancer Survivor Tea. If you know of any cancer survivors in our community, contact Picayune Main Street so we can add you to that list to make sure that you are invited, or if you have a loved one that you know wants to come to the Cancer Survivor Tea, we would love to have you. We're getting a proclamation from the Mayor and Council to paint the town purple March 23rd through May 9th.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
That's right. So we want everyone to decorate with purple. All of our businesses. I've got my purple on today. So that evening, the First lap will be taken by our survivors at 4 o'clock. At 9 o'clock that night, we'll have a glow run. It'll be the first time we've had a glow run in Picayune, so it'll be a learning experience,
yes,
but it's also going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have sky lanterns for sale as well. Those are going to be $25 that you can purchase in memory of, in memory or honor of anyone. And they are biodegradable, so don't worry about us catching anything on fire. You know, I don't want the fire chief upset with us. And then we'll also have the usual luminaries, you know, for sale at 9 p.m. They'll light those, you know, and those are $10.
Yes, if you missed any of the information that was given out in our show today, please look at the websites of Main Street, Picayune Main Street, Picayune Chamber of Commerce,
Correct.
Picayune City Hall, and also Picayune Community Events. Thank you, Reba, very, very much for coming and being here with us today, and boy, what a lineup that is.
Right, Picayune is a great place to live, work, and play.
And play, lots
to
of play, yeah. I'm Sally Edwards with Picayune Community Events, and join us the next time for information about all the happenings in Picayune, Mississippi.